traders, John Howell speaking. Going to do a monthly recap on the Australian market and the US market. We're going to cover last month, which last month was March 2009, and right now we're looking at a XJO, the top 200 in the Australian market, and we're looking at a daily chart now, and we can clearly see my moving average here was a nice resistance over here. Nice resistance over here. So this moving average is nicely coming through. Now, one thing you'll see that if we look back at just what happened in March had a nice bullish run. Okay, nice bullish run from here to here. You can see it just took off. Now, you can see that's nice bullish, but one thing you also notice here too, notice this previous resistance over here. This previous resistance over here is now potentially going to be another potential resistance over here. Now, this is going into April now. Now, it's a couple of days into April. But you can see that going over into March, we definitely had a nice bullish run, which some people might call it a counter trend pullback whipsaw. But what I like to say is I like to call it what it really is, and what it really is just a little rally, a little pullback. That's all it is. We're still in a bear market. If I delete that, and if I delete my trend line, and I'll flip it over to a weekly chart. Remember that was a daily chart. Now looking at a weekly chart now. If I just squeeze it up a bit, we can clearly see that we're still stair-stepping majorly in a bear market. Now, if we look here, we can see that we are at that resistance level now on a bigger picture scale. So, to me, still, no, there's still a lot more downside to come. Or we don't know that exactly, but to me, that the bears are still in control. It's still nicely stair-stepping down. So, try not to get too excited about this bull run, because you know in the past, especially if you're watching this video and you've been in the past, you think that there's a bottom coming in soon, and then before you know it, the market's come straight back down, and before you know it, a month, 2 months later, you're in a big black hole. Okay, so we definitely don't want that. So that's the Australian stock market. The Australian stock market, to me, on a daily chart basis, even on a bigger chart basis, is this is just a small little bullish run. Yes, it can turn into a bullish market very, very soon. If it keeps going up, it's going to turn into a very bullish market. But right now, we're at areas of resistance. If it breaks past that, then we'll handle it in a different way as the market goes. So let's go check out the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart. Okay, so this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart, and we're looking at a daily chart now. As you can see, I've taken my moving average just to have a good look at what's going on. And you can see in March, once again March, February going into March, had a very big downtrend through here. Found a nice bottom around the 6,520 mark, and then what happened is the market started taking off through there. Now, if we have a look at the market through here, we can clearly see that it basically looks like the Australian market. Okay, it had a nice big run up through now, and now we're getting this nice little higher low going into where it's about 5 or 6 days into April now, through here. So nice bullish run into it. But once again, if we look at our weekly chart and get a bit bigger, clearer picture of it, what's going on? Yes, we are getting a bit of a bounce to the upside, but look at this. Resistance, resistance, resistance. There's massive amount of resistance there. So do not get your hopes on this has been this is the bottom. We're going up. We're going to the moon. All this sort of stuff. Okay, we can't get excited yet about the upside until the market says it's going to get to the upside. Okay, and and as a technical analyst, as myself, formations, charting patterns, and a lot more other stuff needs to happen before we start saying, listen, this market's now turning a lot more bullish. Right now, it's clearly bearish. It's at resistance, and you can clearly see, if I just squeeze my chart up here, again, this is a weekly chart, you can clearly see we have a big downtrend through there. So please do not fall in love with this upside yet. This market is still going down. We're still in a bear market. We're at a lot of resistance here on the Dow Jones and also the Australian market. So just make sure you look after yourself and one another in this market. And if you need some help, come down and check me out in the live trading room. Thank you very much, traders, for listening. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be gladly to help you out.